Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. And today's video will be making tables here using the commands like we're going to do alters, we're going to do joins, but we're going to do all that type of stuff. But before we create a table, we will need to create a database. I'm going to name it my database, and once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and create it over here. So as you can see here in the output log, it says I created one row for the database. And also make sure to see if you want to see your schemas and all your databases, make sure you hover over to this tab and click schemas so you can see them all. I'm gonna go ahead and create a table, but I want to create it in a certain database because I have 3 schemas here, right? 3 databases. So I want to put it in a certain one. So I'm gonna write this down because this is a database I wanted in. Now, to create a table, you type in create table and type the name you want for your table to be. Now, I'm going to go ahead, and you need to do this because you need to be able to put all your stuff in there, like your data types and what you want your column names to be. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and name this one. This one is going to be age, and you need to put your data type in there as well. We're going to create more columns than just one, so we need to put a comma after every one of them. Alright, date. We can put date on here. Actually, we can put enrollment date. And for this one, we'll do name. First name will be a character. So we're going to set it to varchar, and it's going to have a maximum of 50 characters for every first name that we put it in now. And we'll do nationality will also be varchar 50. And for the last one we can do, I believe we can do gender. There we go. Now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and launch everything here. As you can see, the table's been created, and we're going to go ahead and refresh this. And as you can see, the table's been created under this database. And if you have more than one database, you have to make sure that you specify which database you want it in, and you have to use the use function. Now, in order to display your entire table, you need to be able to know how to do that, and the very common way to do that is by selecting all from my table. Once you launch that up, it's going to show you what it looks like. It only has a row with the headers, and that's fine because we're going to go ahead and create columns. We're going to go ahead and create those columns right now so we can put them all in there. So we're going to get straight to that. So let's say we want to add a header to our table or such. So we're going to go ahead and use the use function again. Use database of mine. And then we're going to go ahead and do alter table. And we're going to use the name of the table that we want to alter right here. Alright. We're gonna continue this line, and what we're going to do is we're going to add salary, and we'll do decimal form for salaries and salaries, and we'll do 5 places with no more than 2 decimal points. We can go ahead and run that through, and it's through now, and it was successful. So we're going to go ahead and display the whole table again, just to make sure we updated it as we wanted to. And when we get that in, we can see salary's been added. Another way to use the alter function is if you want to alter a header across the table, you can do that as well. But you need to specify the name of the table first. So in my case, it's going to be my table, and then we're going to modify let's say for example, we want to modify salary. And we're going to put salary after age. And also you need to put the parameters here. So in this case, salary is a decimal with 5 places with no more than 2 decimal points. And I want to move more than one header as well, so I'm going to go ahead and specify which of those are. In order to modify more than one header, you have to rewrite and modify again. So let's say I want to modify. First, let's put this in one in after age, right? And then we're going to display the table just to make sure. And it moved. Now we can go ahead and get to the other headers that we want to move more than one header. I'm going to move nationality, and nationality in this case is a varchar. So nationality has a varchar 50, and we're going to move that after. And we're going to move that after salary. Go ahead and put gender. And there we go. Now in order to move a header further first on the table, you just go ahead and specify the name of the header that you want to move, right? And we're going to go ahead and put it first. But first, verify the data type of said header. In this case, it's varchar 50. And now that is good, we can go ahead and put that up and see. Just like that, it's the first one on the table. Now that our table's here and it's been readied up, we're going to go ahead and add data to it. So we're going to go ahead and insert. This is how you add data into the table if you want to. So you have to specify the name of your table and to insert into. Right? Now, we're not done with the statement, so we're not going to close it here. So we're going to put the values that we want to add. We're going to do 4 sets of values here, right? So let's say the ID will be sequential from least to greatest. So first name, John, right? He's 25 years old. And he has about maybe like $20 at least salary. He is American, and his enrollment date will need to be put in quotations as well. So it's going to be about January 1st, 2025. And he's male. We're going to do the same procedure for all the other values, for all the other sets, right? So the second one, we'll do Jane, and she'll do the same, and she's female, and we'll do the same thing for Beth, who is 24, but she is Canadian, and she enrolled the day after, and she's female, and we'll do the same thing for, Darnell, who is about 21, and his son is 18, he is English, and he enrolled in the state, and he's male. Alright, and once you're done putting all the values up, you need to close it off, like this. Then you click on this and to execute all the queries, and you can see all the cells have been filled out. So just like this, and make sure the date is in quotations. In the integers and decimal places, on all the double values, they don't have to be. Just everything else. And int in this case, the integer in this case, the first one is the ID. So yeah, that's why I wanted to put that up additionally, but prior to making the data for the headers. So that's another way you can like alter your tables up with alter your headers before you can put your data in the following columns. And that's it for today's video. We're gonna talk real soon more in depth to MySQL, inner joins, outer joins, or other types of joins. We're gonna also be talking about the different types of keys that you can use to implement those joins. And we're also going to be talking about other stuff like being able to auto-increment in the next couple of videos. So this is just the basic and the fundamental way of showing you how tables in MySQL works, and in the next couple videos we'll be going more in depth and teaching you a bit more about it, so you get a better grasp of what MySQL is all about. So hope you enjoy this tutorial by me. Take care and have a nice one.